Hey guys, welcome back to Rossoneri TV. I'm Gio and I'm here for a new video to bring you the latest news going on at AC Milan. Now let's actually start off with some news that came in last night, of course, after I made yesterday's video. But in essence, Sky reported that West Ham have made an official bid for Carlos Bacca, in which they have submitted a 20 million offer for the player. However, Milan wants at least 25 million euros. Now, the Colombian may actually be willing to accept this offer as long as he earns the same salary that he's currently earning at Milan. But his agent came out today and declared that there's nothing concrete at the moment and that patience is a must, as they will first need to evaluate the situation regarding Milan in terms of the future plans. So of course, players like Bacca, important players, vital players like him that scored 20 goals this season are going to get offers from other teams in Europe, especially when they have the money. And it seems like they're very close to actually meeting Milan's demands of 25 million euros. However, I wouldn't jump to this judgment right away in terms of Bacca actually be willing to join West Ham. And the real reason is because, as his agent mentioned, there's still a lot of things to evaluate during the summer, and we're still a month away from the summer transfer window. So in this month, I think a lot of things could happen. And Bacca and his agent will need to look at different things, such as, will the Chinese finally buy Milan? Will they have optimistic, positive plans for the future? And what are the club's intentions really going forward? So I think these are all factors that Bacca and his agent will need to look at before actually making a decision. But for the moment, I mean, the offer is there from West Ham. It has been official. But I wouldn't really say that Bacca's intentions are really to go to West Ham at the moment. Also because throughout the year, he mentioned several times that he's very happy at Milan. I understand the fact that Milan won't be playing in Europe, but I still think that Bacca could deliver something to this team. And who knows, if players this summer, important players that could properly serve him, you know, he could even have a better season altogether next year. So I think these declarations are pretty premature at the moment, and we'll see maybe in July to see what Bacca's real intentions are altogether. Now, as I mentioned yesterday, Berlusconi would also be meeting with the Chinese group representatives today to discuss about the negotiations, and this meeting actually took place. And Berlusconi mentioned that he's optimistic because the Chinese group have been the most serious group that they have met so far, and they are willing to bring Milan at the top again. And that is a very important thing to look at, because Berlusconi mentioned several times that the investors need to be willing to invest a lot of money to make sure that Milan return to where they belong. Now, as you could say, the meeting was positive and the negotiations are definitely going forward. And we also found out today that Robin Lee, a name that had been rumored in past weeks, that was part of this Chinese group of representatives that is interested in buying Milan, is actually confirmed. So he's actually part of this group. So the negotiations are going forward. That's all we know for now. But definitely in the next 2 weeks, they're going to be important weeks that could come to a conclusion that Berlusconi could potentially sell the club. So I think in these next 15 to 20 days, it's really going to say if Berlusconi will be willing to sell it or not. Finally, the Euro 2016 squads have been officialized, and there will be only 2 players representing AC Milan in the tournament. They are Kuchka for Slovakia and De Sciglio for Italy. Now, Montolivo and Bonaventura have both been excluded from the final selection for the Italian national team. And I have to say, I'm pretty upset about Bonaventura not being selected, because I think he had a positive season, and I think that he definitely deserved to get the call up for the official squad. Maybe he wasn't going to start, but I think he would be a very good option coming off that bench for Italy. And it's a shame not to see him at the tournament. But only 2 representatives. I think this has to be one of the all-time lows for Milan. I was expecting more players to be called up. Of course, there was the whole debate about Donnarumma being called up between the goalkeepers and Romagnoli being selected over other defenders, but these were Conte's choices. Let's see how Italy fares in the tournament, but it's a real shame overall that Bonaventura hasn't been selected. So let me know your thoughts on today's news, guys, in the comments section below. Don't forget to subscribe to Rossoneri TV to stay updated with everything going on at AC Milan on a daily basis, and I'll catch you guys later for another video. This has been Gio signing off from Rossoneri TV, and as always, Forza Milan. At the moment, it seems like Kovacic is the favorite to arrive at Milan. However, there's also reports that Saponara could return if Giampaolo ends up becoming Milan's coach this summer.